And now to Beckham County in western Oklahoma for a strange one. Folks there in the area are checking out a massive sinkhole that appeared overnight.
They say it's so big, a small house can fit inside it. From our mobile newsroom, News Channel 4's Jolene Cheney checked out this massive hole this afternoon. She just returned and joins us now live with more. Jolene.
Well, Meg, this thing is really something to see in person. The man who takes care of this property says,
I speak unto thee this day, and I say, when any man or woman will discontinue the course in me, I say, what is it that they do? I say they set themselves up for damnation, for I say they have turned away from the truth, the light that I provide. I say there are endless multitudes in this nation who started the course but never finished the same. And I say they retain the knowledge of me, but I say that their hearts are far from me. I say, shall not idle living God punish and punish and punish such ones who started out with all sincerity to obey, to follow after me, yet turned aside. For I say, when they turn aside and they think that because they merely know of me, that means they are all right with me, I say they have become as fools. For I say they will go in a way that will prove to be the course of destruction, the course of damnation of soul. And I say it is because they turn from following me to take up other gods. I say that I, the living God, am jealous, I am jealous, I am jealous, and I say that I am indeed full of rage towards the ones who have confessed me, who have come unto me, then turned aside. For I say it is me, the living God, who will indeed bring my wrath upon them, because they are liars and deceivers before me. For I say there are multitudes, endless multitudes, who have claimed my name, who have cried out unto me, and I have shown them mercy. Then I say they've turned aside, they've thrown me away as though I did not matter to them. And I say they have taken up again the gods of the heathen, the things that are not gods, yet I say they bow unto the same. I say they've taken to themselves a multitude of idols, and I say they are relishing themselves in their whoredom on me. And I say all the while they retain the knowledge that I am the Almighty God, yet I say their hearts are far from me. For I say they have strayed away, they have gone in the way of harlotry, and I say that they love it so. And I say it is me, the living God, who in the time of my wrath, my fury, my indignation, will show forth my displeasure in them. That is, though they may cry and scream and call upon my name, I say that I will give them no pity. For I say how disgusting it is when men have known my way. Then I say they give themselves over to a multitude of harlotries, to that which is idolatry, and I say they stray from me. I say this day there is no excuse nor justification for the man or the woman who gives up along the way. For I say that I, the living God, have given unto the sons of men all that they have need of to be brought forth in me. And I say it is woe unto the nations that forget me, and I say woe unto individuals likewise. For I say they can receive nothing except the cup of woe, misery, suffering, affliction, and calamity, because I say it is their just reward. I say you are living in the time when men will be brought down low. I say they will be made to confess once again that I am the Almighty. And I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing it to pass, because I am so disgusted with the sons of men. That is, I am thoroughly disgusted with the way they have treated me, the way they have abused me and accused me and walked afar off from me. And I say, because they have gone in such ways, I say, when I bring the retributive display of my wrath, my fury, my indignation upon them, they will find no excuse for their misbehavior before me. For I say that men may lie unto themselves again and again and again, but I, the living God, am not deceived. Nor am I mocked by the vanity, the vexation, the stupidity of carnal men in this wicked generation. For I say, when men think they may play around on me, play the game, take up other lovers, other gods, I say they only prove they are blinded fools. For I say there are multitudes who shall perish in their backsliding sin, because they have departed from me. And I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing down the floodgates, opening them up of my wrath against the sons of men in this wicked generation. For I say that I, the living God, do see that it is time to punish, to punish, to punish, and I say that the same is what I bring forth. For I say, too long have I pled with the sons of men to return unto me. That is, I have sent my prophets crying out. I have raised up my army of intercessors pleading for their souls. But I say that time is over. For I say, no longer will I, the living God, plead with the stubborn, the proud, the hard-headed, but I say that I bring them down. Therefore I say, when you see what it is that I, the living God, do bring, I say, do not live in false human compassion. That is, do not have pity upon the ones whose hearts are far from me, who have chosen the way of their own despair. I say, do not have pity upon them in their wretchedness, when they shall writhe in the agony and scream in the pain of what it is that they go through. For I say, when they are giving back what they have given unto me, why should you mourn for them? That is, do not allow yourself to have false compassion and sympathy upon their wretchedness, for I say they are worthy of exactly what they receive. And I say, if you take up compassion for them, you are literally opposing me. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call any man or woman to judge me in my vindication upon the sons of men, no, not at all. For I say that vengeance is mine, and I do repay according to how men have treated me, so shall they be treated by me. And I say, when you see them in desolation, when you see them in futility, when you see them in despair, know that it is indeed the cup they are worthy to receive. For I say that I, the living God, have shown so much mercy unto the sons of men in a wicked generation, and I say that I've sought with them to return. That is, to return unto me, to return to the truth, the light that I provide. But I say, as drunkards taken in their folly, I say they've been intoxicated on pride, and I say that they love it so. And I say they refuse to hear the words of warning. They refuse to hear the words of admonition and correction. And I say they trample the same. For I say, in all of their debauchery and drunkenness, I say they have no sense of right and wrong. That is, they continue in a way that is debauchery before me, a way of contamination and a way of fools. And I say, all the while they laugh in mockery against me, their Maker, their God. I say, do you think that I, the living God, will continue to wink the eye, continue to plead with them in mercy? I say, no, I shall not do so. For I say that I will no longer extend mercy unto the ones who have given themselves to such wretched rebellion against me. That is, I will no longer plead, I will no longer send my prophets crying out in warning against them, but I say that I will bring their destruction suddenly upon them, and they will find themselves reduced in the same. Then I say they will be left to grovel for what it is that they do to exist in this life. And I say, for all of their high-minded ways and their vain conceits, I say they will be proven to be nothing but empty-headed fools. I say there are many in this wicked generation who shall find themselves devastated as a heap of wreckage upon the land. That is, they will find themselves brought down to utter ruination of all that they've purposed their lives for. And I say, it is me, the living God, who is indeed bringing forth my wrath upon them in the fullness of rage that I have towards their misbehavior in respect of me. For I say they've had no respect nor regard for me, neither by the fact that I am the very one who has given them life. But I say, because they have grown so headstrong and stubborn and proud, so drunken on their rebellion and pride, I say they go in a way that will only bring them more severe punishments from me. For I say, the more that men will rebel against me and despise me, refusing to return unto me, the more that they will get their retributive justice at my hand. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will smite and smite and smite the rebels, who will smite the wayward, the careless fools. It is me, the living God, who is bringing down my fist of wrath and fury upon them to pound them until they are powder before me. Therefore I say this day, be careful what you look upon and who you keep yourselves aligned unto. That is, have no respect of persons, have no respect of places or things. For I say, if you are respecting those things more than you are respecting me, I say you are unfaithful unto me. For I say you are not meant to be as the harlots who are giving themselves to everything for the favors they procure from the same. But I say you are meant to be giving yourselves unto me and me alone, and that includes compassion and sympathy only towards me. For I say, if you will let yourself go out in human compassion and sympathy, I say that you're literally playing the whore upon me. For I say, you are claiming within your heart, whether you realize it or not, that those humans who are under my wrath are worthy of your pity upon them. I say it is not true, for I say those under the wrath are not worthy of pity from anyone. For I say they are worthy of what it is that they receive, that is the retributive justice that I pour forth. For I say it is me, the living God, who does know, understand, and realize the doings of every man, every woman, and I say that I will punish the evildoers day by day. And I say that the time comes that I will make giant sweeps throughout the land, and I say that many shall completely be done away with by the same. For I say it is me, the living God, who is cleansing the earth, who is cleansing the land of the evildoers who will not repent before me. That is, the one whose hearts are so stubborn and proud, so hard as rocks that they will not bow the knee. And I say it is me, the living God, who will continue to hammer them, to beat them down, to bring them completely to naught. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed raising my arm in destruction upon a land that is sought to destroy me. I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing again the wrath, the fury, the indignation that I must display against the ungodly, the wicked, the perverse, the unclean, who flaunt their sins in my face. I say this day, know that I, the living God, am indeed the Almighty, and I say when I move by my anger, there is none that can put the stop on me. That is, they cannot put on the brakes, they cannot stop what it is that I shall do, and though they writhe under the agony of the same, I say I have no pity. That is, I have no pity for them, for I say when I reached out in my compassion, in my pity, I say they slapped away my hand. That is, they refused to receive me in mercy and truth. They refused to receive me in light. Now I say they shall receive me in wrath and fury and indignation against their wickedness. They shall receive me and perceive me in darkness, for I say that I shall cast the same upon them. And I say they will cry out for even just a fragment of the light, but I say that the same will not be given unto them. I say this day, do not weary yourself by looking upon them in all of their vileness, by looking upon them in all of their corruption. For I say that is the desire of the demons that rule their lives, to make a proud and rebellious exhibition before me. And that is to call others into the same web, into the same poison, into the same mire by looking at them. I say this day, do not lend your ears to those who are corrupt and wicked, full of all manner of evil and contamination in this time. But I say instead, be looking unto me, the one true God, who is able to direct thee, correct thee, and guide thee forth. I say, be looking unto me, be partaking of that which I give thee, which is my instruction, my correction, and direction in righteousness, for you are indeed meant to look unto me. That is, you are meant to be partaking of all that I give thee day by day. And I say you are meant to be ever guided in truth and blessedness, strength and hope, because it is me, the living God, who will give the same unto thee. I say, in a wayward, vile, corrupted, and evil generation, be thankful that you do not need to be under the wrath that I, the living God, will bring forth. That is, if you will keep single unto me and be faithful and true to what it is that I ask of thee. But I say, if you give yourself to the multiplied adulteries that are indeed in the land in this hour, if you give yourself to other lovers, other gods, I say, if you give yourself to evil surmising against me, I say you are giving yourself to the very elements of destruction. I say this day that I, the living God, do have before thee the way wherein you are meant to walk, being ever guided by me. And I say you are meant to be thankful for the straight and narrow way that I give thee, that you can be perceiving and receiving of the truth, the light that I provide, that you can indeed be brought forth in the blessedness that is only to be found in me, rejoicing always. For I say that I, the living God, will make the way plain, I will make the pathway narrow, that you can be kept in me. But I say, if you have a whore's heart and you think you must go after other lovers, I say you will go after the very forces that will devour thee. For I say that I, the living God, am jealous, and when men depart from me, I say they find no peace at all. And I say, though they may indeed ventilate themselves in a number of ways, I say they will find nothing to replace me. For I say, when a man will depart from me, turn aside and go another way, I say he's headed down the course of his own damnation. And I say, the more that he continues in that way, the less that he ever has opportunity of me. I say, do not be as the fools who go down the course of their own damnation, then wonder how it is that it happens so. But I say, instead, stay alert, alive in the Spirit, that you can discern between good and evil, and keep on following me. I say, give thanks, give praise.